Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to discuss with you how do I know 95% of times only from the 2D X-ray pre-apical X-ray that I have a canal system consisting of more than one canal in this root, or it is a single canal in this single root. Okay, first of all, you have to differentiate between a root and a canal. The root is a container of the canal. So this root here with the lamina dura here, and this is the canal contained in it. So there is a rule that we call rule of centralization. This means that if you have a canal inside the root, this canal, if you have one canal inside this root, this canal will be in the very center of this root. So it will be in the very center of this root. If you have more than one canal, these canals will deviate each other. If you have, assuming two canals, one canal will go slightly buccal, one canal will go slightly lingual. So they will not be in the center of the canal, of the root. Okay, so how to apply this clinically? How to apply this in a real life scenario? So I have two teeth here, this lower 6 here, this lower 7 here. So how to know what you are going to deal with in this canal, in this root or this root? So let's discuss this lower 7 at first. I have this distal root, I have this mesial root. So what I always focus on is the middle part of the root, this one here. Why do I focus more on this middle part of the root? Because it is the least site possible for variations. In the apical part here, you will have a lot of variations. In this coronal part here, you may have two foramens, two orifices, two canals, three canals maybe, but the real deal is this middle third for me. So when I focus on this middle third, I will focus on a root by root. So if I get this root here, you can see the boundaries of this root and you can see the canal inside. So if you take this and measure from the very start of the root to the very start of the canal from this side, and you measure it again from this side, you see exactly the same. So this means that 95% I'm dealing with a single root here, a single root canal here in this root. So again, if I come here, it is the same like here. This is for the distal root. Again, I'm not talking about the apical part where variations happen, and I will show you what happened in this case in this video. So let's go to the mesial root. This mesial root, if I go from here to here, okay, and if I get this here, so you will notice immediately that we have this extra length here. So this is not this. So this makes me doubt that I have more than one canal in this system. Okay, let's go to this other, let's go to this other tooth here we have. If you see this is the distal root of a lower 6. This is the very beginning of the root here, and this is the very beginning of the canal here. If I take this and put it here, okay, so something is wrong here. We have extra length here from the beginning of the cataperca to the beginning of the root here. So this makes me doubt that I have an extra canal here in this distal root. and check that this is what happened when I finally obturated this tooth here. Don't worry about this 90-degree curvature. We are going to talk about it in another video. As you can see here, this canal is opening laterally. So if I measured from here to here, from here to here, this will give me different measurements. So I always measure from the middle third. If I do this again, like this here, and I put it here, you can see this is the exact same thickness or length from this side and this side. If I measure from the very beginning here to the very beginning here for this gataperca, you will see if I get it from the other side, it is the exact same length. As you can see here, for this lower six, this is an X-ray with a slight shift. Or if you go from the very beginning of the root to this gataperca here, you see how far this is. If you get this one and put it here, you see this is the end of the root here, and this is all extension. So I definitely have a second distal canal here. Same here goes for. So to sum it up, okay, you have your root here, you go to your middle third in the periapical X-ray, you measure from the very beginning of your root here to the very beginning of the canal, and you measure from the very beginning of your root from the other side to the very beginning of the canal from the other side, and you see if they match each other, like this one here. An exact match, like you see. So don't measure from the apical part. It has a lot of variations, like here, like here. This canal opens laterally, this one has a 90-degree curvature. Don't measure from here where the roots are still developing, but measure from the middle third if you can. So this way you will know 95% of times what you are going to deal with as a root canal system, and if you have a case of retreatment like this, you will know what you are going to deal with before you start.